This is just a short tutorial on how to use orbit prediction tool. So starting from the home page of ECDC, which is evdc.esa.int, we need to find the overpass tool item in the main menu and click it. And here we arrive at the page dedicated to the tool. So before I start explaining all these sections here, let me just give you an overview of what is possible here. We can use the tool to predict future orbits of many satellites. We can visualize past orbits. We can visualize overpasses, and we can download overpass data. So maybe starting from this network section here, we have a database of ground stations belonging to particular networks. So if you are interested in particular network or maybe particular station belonging to that network, you can actually get some information about that station and confirm that this is the right one. And then let's say we want to find out the overpasses around this station. So we need to use that select location button and mark the location as close as possible to that pin. Then we might select the satellite, and by default it will show the prediction based on the dates selected here. So as you can see, we have a 24 hours period into the future, and it visualizes now the orbit. You can see a bit more details here. As you can see, here you have the actual time, current time, that can be actually stopped and played again. You can use that tool to actually manually scrub through to that period of time and maybe find out the time of interest. You can also, when it's on, you can actually change the speed of the animation as well. But we are interested at the moment at the overpasses over a particular point that we're selected. So to get them, we need to click that button, Get Spatial Overpasses. And as you can see, it focused on that point that we selected previously. And now we have a list here that shows all the overpasses around this point that were found based on the orbit prediction. So from here we can select any of these and click Show Overpass to get the visualization of that particular overpass. We can show some other ones as well. Now the interesting thing is that we can also potentially select more than one satellite here. So for example, let me select maybe Sentinel 5B and Sentinel 3B. And again, I'm trying to find spatial overpasses. And as you can see, it focused again on our location of interest. And from here, we can view the overpasses of multiple satellites, and we can possibly maybe try to find a match that is quite close to Yeah, we have 1256 for Sentinel-3B, and we have 1233 for Sentinel-5B. So that's close enough. Um, so let's click Show Overpass. So as you can see, it visualized two overpasses at the same time. If we are interested in maybe satellites being at the same point around the same time, we can also do something similar, which is called temporal overpass. And if I select these two satellites again and click Get Temporal Overpass, um, I will get overpass in any location where it actually occurs. So I'm not really interested now in any particular location. I'm interested in finding any locations and places where these satellites cross paths around the same time. As you can see, we can visualize that situation here as well. So at any point here, we can click that button, download results, and we can select the format, and we can download the data. There is an upload button here, which might be used to re-upload the data that were downloaded and that were describing maybe particular orbit or overpass. And then it can be visualized again based on some offline files of our data that we collected previously. Apart from that, we can also look for related satellite data. So let me maybe select a date that is slightly in the past. Let me get some spatial overpasses for Sentinel-5. And now let's say we are interested in that particular overpass, which is around 22nd of February. So from here, if we click Search Satellite Data button, it will go directly to our interface that allows for searching satellite data. And as you can see, these parameters that we've set there are already set here. So our point of interest here, the satellite is already pre-selected, and the date from and to is selected as well. So if we just submit now, we will get that particular overpasses, and we should be able to see the actual products that were collected, and we can download them as well. So going back to the overpass tool, one more thing worth mentioning is that if you need a solid reference for how the orbit prediction was generated, you can see the information here about the library that was used for creating the prediction, and also a reference to the source of the TLE files. For more details, if you select the actual satellite, you can have a preview of and the date of the file, TLE file that was actually used for that prediction. So that should give you an overview of the basic functionalities of the tool. But if you need more, you can click the info button here, and there is a there is user guide that is more detailed and lists all the possibilities of the tool that you can download from this location. Thank you.